Next, the USA met Australia in Helsingborg. Sasha Webber replaced the suspended Scurry. Staples, Manthe and Cromwell made their first appearances. Tony DeCicco was keen to contain the speed and counter-attacking potential of the Australians. The USA wanted to score enough goals to advance as winners of Group C. As we join John Helm in the second half, there are no goals.
There goes Amanda Cromwell. And some space created down the right this time for Joy Fawcett. The knock-in was good, and they were in real trouble just for a moment. And the shot hammered in there by Mia Hamm does produce nothing. And again, you have to say that those yellow shirts appear from nowhere. Mia Hamm just couldn't find her way through. Good work once again by Joy Fawcett. And they look to be in some disarray, but all credit to the Australians, getting the bodies behind the ball. It's a much more positive-looking American side at the moment. Much more intent about their attacks. Well, a draw against the world champions would be seen as a notable achievement. And there's a long way to go before they can achieve that. If they can do even better. They try and build now, and this is one of their more impressive runners, Ianotta. Ianotta's gone a long way here. Tremendous run from her. The ball is back with Hughes. The cross isn't bad. Here's a chance, and here is a goal for Australia. Right out of the blue. They take the lead through Lisa Casagrande. And what a turn-up we have on the books. Oh, tremendous moment for the Australians. They can't believe it. Lisa Casagrande, who, to be fair, has hardly been in the game, plants the header wide of Sasha Webber, and the world champions are in trouble. It was that punishing and penetrating run from Ianotta, who's probably been the best Australian player. The cross was excellent. Webber stayed on her line and was beaten by Casagrande's header. So Ianotta ran so well here, and credit Sonny Hughes with the perfect cross. Maybe the keeper should have come, but she was beaten when she didn't. And 1-0 Australia. What a shocking store. And yes, Julie Foudy, whose presence and tackling in midfield has certainly been missed by the Australians, by the Americans, will replace Amanda Cromwell. She's a vital cog in the American wheel, Julie Foudy. Let's see if she can turn the game. Mia Hamm, still Hamm. Always likely to set something up, but now Foudy. Again, when it breaks down, now that was a poor pass, and Mia Hamm tricks her way between two defenders. Oh, great run from Hamm. That was quality play, and it puts the Australians under pressure. That's the first genuine sign of quality we've seen. A flash of brilliance from Mia Hamm there, as footwork took her between two defenders and outside another two. And it is Hamm herself who takes this corner for the United States of America. And here's a header, and here is a goal from the substitute. It's the perfect substitution, and a goal from Julie Foudy rescues the situation for the favourites. Well, it's a timely intervention by the coach to bring on Julie Foudy, who scores her first goal of the World Championships. She meets this with a full forehead. The ball bounces once just in front of the goalkeeper Wheeler, who may have been unsighted. Hamm's corner kick, there's the header, and you see how it bounced just in front of the keeper, who couldn't keep it out. Now the goal scorer, Julie Foudy, wide of her. And she's done some amazing running, Joy Fawcett, today. Foudy again involved. And they're queuing up here on the edge of that Australian penalty area. There's a good turn and a shot coming in from Milbrett, but it struck an Australian leg. And they dragged themselves clear. But back it will come again. It's a constant flow now towards the Australian net, and there might be a shooting opportunity. It's a tired-looking clearance and a tired-looking defence completely, and they may sense that this is the opportunity of the Americans. Here's a shot, a save, a goal. The Americans in front, and it's Julie Foudy who's there to poach the goal. And little that Tracy Wheeler could do. She parried the first effort, but is powerless to stop the Americans going ahead. And it's difficult now to see how Australia will come back into this. Here is Christine Lilly's effort. It's not a cracking shot, but she's at full stretch, as you can see. And it's simple enough for Fawcett to claim her first goal of these World Championships. So it's been a pretty strong finish from the World Champions. Not the most impressive performance by any means. Perhaps that was against the Danes. Off the ball spun off a heel, and the penalty awarded. So they have a chance to make it more convincing. And Angela Iannotta cannot believe the decision and is shown a yellow card for remonstrating with the Taiwanese official. Angela Iannotta, who has done so well for Australia today, mortified to be the one penalised here. The ball was laid forward into the penalty area by... Oh, I think that is a poor decision, to be fair. That was a good tackle to me. Venturini's pass, and so Carla Overbeck can clinch the United States place in the quarterfinals. This penalty to make it 3-1. Carla Overbeck, who can really hit them, this time chooses to side foot the ball wide of Tracy Wheeler. It's 3-1 the United States lead, and that surely now is good enough to carry the States, the defending champions, through to the last 8. They believe so, so do they, so do I, for what it matters. And Carla Overbeck has her first goal of the finals. Carl is slotted inside that left-hand upright. Wheeler given no hope whatsoever, but I think some sympathy for Iannotta. I think he's saying we need one more, and that is because he knows that in the other match in this group, the score is 3-1, China leading Denmark. Whether that's a final score or not, I'm not sure. But he says we need one more. Let's see if they can get one more. Here is Venturini, who won that penalty kick. Rather dubiously, I have to say. And if that one holds up, Mia Hamm might well be on for something here. And waiting in the middle is the substitute. Can she find the net? She hits in the shot. Oh, it's a dream ending to the game. And the substitute of all people, Debbie Keller, scores her first international goal. And it could be the one to carry the United States to the top of Group C. What a fairy story. The girl who was going to come as a spectator has scored what might not just be the winning goal, but the critical goal of the entire group. She was surrounded by yellow shirts, still found the room to tuck the shot away wide of Wheeler. And very much the heroine at this moment, Debbie Keller. What a remarkable story. How about that? Surely they're not going to get a fifth goal. Forey Staples. It's a good enough throw in. But for some brave goalkeeping there, it would have been 5. It might still be. So unlucky, Christine Lilly there. She found space inside the 6-yard area, hammered in a low shot. Tracy Wheeler got her body in the way of it. Otherwise, it would have been 5. And I think that would have been a travesty of justice for the Australians. But the Americans will certainly settle for 4-1. Having got a goal behind to Lisa Casagrande, a shock appeared on the cards at that stage. They suddenly got their game together. And the United States go through to the quarterfinals, winners by 4-1 over Australia.